We're live, as always. There we go. We are FNAF. Can we not? No, I'm not in a pissy mood tonight, audience, but can we just, even if you're being ironic, can we just not regress back to that? I swear to God. Again, I have to clarify I'm not in a pissy mood. There's nothing wrong with liking FNAF. It's just, can two legends coexist is all I'm asking. Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you get to regress. Although, to be fair, though, the vacation is contributing to Season 2, so... Well, that's a warm welcome. I'm sorry. That's a genuine I'm sorry. Like, I am sorry for sounding a little rude there. I was partially joking, but... still. Again. But, sorry about that. This has next to nothing to do with what we're talking about. It was just already here, so let me put this away. In 1 second, we'll get on with the show. This will only take a minute. I guess this is some ASMR for you. I mean, the first minute of this show is usually me doing a whole lot of nothing anyway, so... Alright, did I miss anything while I was... Family Guy. Yes, that is Family Guy in the background. I'm waiting for... Wait to see if our other regular... I just realized. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, I guess we'll just go ahead and get into the show, assuming Sylv / Dragon / whatever doesn't show up in the next, 2 minutes. But anyway, welcome to Wonder After Dark. So, previously on the show, because you did not witness the last episode, it was a mess. It wasn't a terrible episode. It was just an unorganized mess. It was also an unorganized mess where I happened to talk about the 2023 film Barbie. So it only seems appropriate that that after an episode where I talk about a big name billion-dollar franchise film connected to a... I was busy sleeping on a small one-seat couch. No worries. I am not angry at you for doing that. It's all good. It's all okay. Anyway, but it only seems appropriate that after an episode in which I praise a billion-dollar franchise film connected to an existing property with a proven track record of financial success, that we follow that up with an episode where I question the necessity of multi-billion-dollar franchise films connected to existing property with a proven track record of financial success. But this time directed at a specific megacorporation. Now see, it's no secret I like Disney. In fact, it's no secret-er that I am disgustingly educated when it comes to Disney. I mean, sure, I don't have, like, the wall of Disney merchandise that you'd see, like, Dave Lee Down Under have, if you know who he is, but I'm still someone who's disgustingly educated when it comes to more so the Disney company than, like, specific films. Although there are specific films I'm fairly knowledgeable about. Anyway, there's our first burp of the night. But, oh, now we have 2 audience members. I guess somebody's a little late, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to read this. In my opinion, remakes should be made for films that... No worries. Anyway, remakes should be made for films that weren't very good, but had good ideas, or they didn't perform well. You basically just took the words right out my mouth. Also, no worries if you're late. Anyway, well, I guess welcome to you too, Sylv. I'm directing this to you, Sylv. Tonight we're talking remakes and reboots and how necessary they are. Although I'm narrowing it down to Disney because there's just too many remakes in the world to cover from the other studios. We would be here all night. But anyway, back on topic. But there's no... I mean, yeah, that is a fair point. You're both right. Spider, you're right. Sylv, you're right. Anyway, back on topic. What the hell am I... Anyway, back on topic. But where I was going with this... I'm just a cynical asshole. We're all cynical, just in different ways. Anyway, but we're talking remakes and reboots. Specifically those under Disney and those that I question how necessary they are. Or rather, we're going to be answering the question of if they are necessary at all. You see, a long time ago, and in fact it wasn't that long ago, yes, I know there's kind of an oxymoron in there, but talk about how Scream 5... You know what? I might go there. But anyway, I'm going to start with where I was going first. I'm not ignoring the request. I'm just staying on topic. But I see the argument has already begun. But anyway, back on topic. A long time ago, and in fact it wasn't that long ago either, Hollywood, and Disney especially, had a healthy balance of franchise films and original films. Sure, they would always kind of coexist, but that's the thing. They would coexist. One never really overshadowed the other. But, of course, as the years went by, Hollywood started to favor franchise films and sequels more and more, to the point where eventually that was all that was left. By 2019, pretty much all... Anyway, and by 2019, just for example, yes indeed. Anyway, by 2019, can we not argue, please? Can we not argue? Oh my god, only 10 minutes in and it's already... Yep. Wonder After Dark. Anyway, 10 minutes in, by 2019, pretty much all, and I do mean all, of Disney's theatrically released films were connected to some existing property in some way or another. Lion King 2019, Frozen 2, Toy Story 4, Aladdin 2019. Gotta try to think. And at this time, they had just purchased 20th Century Fox, and even the Fox films, X-Men Dark Phoenix, or as it was originally released, just Dark Phoenix. You get the gist of it. Pretty much all the films that weren't are a joke. You basically said the short version of what's coming up. But anyway, by 2019, pretty much all of their theatrically released films were connected to some existing property, with all of the non-franchise stuff either being relegated to the newly acquired 20th Century Fox or going straight to Disney Plus and Hulu. Jungle Book with Bill Murray was pretty dope. I agree. Anyway, back up. But yeah, we're going to discuss, and I actually don't hate Aladdin. Hey, fun fact, both of you, I haven't seen either version of Aladdin. I haven't seen the original with Robin Williams, and I haven't seen Keep My Wife's Name Out Your Fucking Mouth. I haven't seen either version of Aladdin. Anyway, but yeah, we're just going to answer the grand old question, are any of the Disney live-action remakes necessary? Well, first of all, I'm going to allow you to speak your opinion, but we're also here to talk, really, it's a 3-for-1. We get to hear my opinion, we get to see your opinion, it's a... Most of them I don't think are. Yeah. Anyway, here's where I stand with the Disney live-action remakes. Be warned, my answer is fairly lengthy. Okay. You gotta keep in mind, fun fact, I haven't seen most of the true Disney classics. Oh yeah, as somebody who's... I don't stand, I sit. Funny you say that to the one who does this show while standing. Anyway, but but fun fact, as somebody who's seen like this movie and that movie, I haven't actually seen most of the like true... Okay, I'll sit. There, I'm sitting. I'm sitting. You like me sitting? Anyway. I actually did do an episode of this one time with the chair. Never again, though, because, one, Family Guy. Yes, that is Family Guy. Anyway, can we please focus on the person doing the show and not the show on in the background? Anyway. Okay, but... back on topic, but basically, I haven't seen, and this might disappoint some of you, I have not actually seen most of the, like, true You pulled me out of Spy Kids for this. Sorry. Anyway, I have not actually seen most of the, like, true... Oh. Whoopsie dick. It's a 3-for-1 dick special. Anyway, talk about Spy Kids Armageddon. Let me stay on topic for 5 minutes, I swear to God. We're 15 minutes into an hour show. I'm not refusing your suggestions, but please let me stay on topic. Yes, let me cook. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. My God, anyway. Oh, God. This show is just my autism. Anyway. But, basically, I have not actually... Now, this might disappoint... Oh, my God. I mean... I guess you're both right. What? I'm not even going to argue. Just, you're both... I mean, yeah, that is a republic. Jesus Christ. This has gone so far off the rails. Oh my God. Let's try and carry on with the show before I actually just go completely off topic. Yeah, I know you're not joking. Oh my God. Wonder After Dark, the only... Jesus. So, anyway, fun fact about the shirt that I'm wearing right now. My mom got it for me at Goodwill, didn't know what the fuck it was connected to, and even I didn't know. One day, out of curiosity, I just looked up Dynaverse hoping to find any leads. It's a fucking weed and vape community on Reddit. My mom got me a pothead shirt at Goodwill. I don't even smoke weed. I've had exposure to weed, but I've never smoked it. Okay, but 17 minutes in and I haven't even gotten to the topic. Jesus Christ. Please just oh. Okay, I guess one of you left. Okay, yes, I was going to, but then both of you collectively kept... Yeah. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you made Sylv leave. What did I... So let's just get back on topic. "19 minutes in. Good... God, okay. Okay, well, I was going to say, directing this to you, but we only have one watching, so I'm just going to say it as it is. Okay. You technically did not say anything wrong at all. It's just you're used to calling me one thing, so instinctively you say that. It's just you I'm not saying you said anything wrong, so do not interpret it that way. But admittedly, the phrase hasn't transitioned yet, and I knew her before she was a her. Not wrong, not technically wrong at all. It's just that kind of I have to clarify, unintentionally sounded a little oh. Okay, but let's just get back on topic. 20 damn minutes in. 20 damn minutes in. 21 minutes. Okay, anyway. Disney live. Oh, hey, Sylve's back. Okay, can we please be civil? I'm not getting mad at either of you, just can we please be civil? Just nice, friendly debate. I know debate and friendly don't really belong in the same sentence. While you debate, I will carry on with... I'm sorry for my outburst. Well, I accept your apology. I don't know if Spider will, but... Anyway, let's just please get back on topic. Especially because we're 21 minutes into this stupid episode and I still haven't talked. Anyway, the Disney live-action remakes. Are they necessary? Are they not? Allow me to present you with the long version of that. Or rather, my opinion, basically. And there's another bird. Okay. Now, I don't actually really remember... Okay, anyway. I don't really remember, honestly, when they started doing the remakes. I mean, really, Disney has always done remakes. One second. Alright. Really, from what I recall, Disney has always done the remakes. But in recent memory, like when I think the live-action Disney remakes, I think, in terms of the recent ones, I'd say around like the last decade or so, like 2014 to now. Even though you should remake me, you have been remade. Anyway, back on topic, but when I think the recent, basically the modern day image, I think 2014 to now. Now, fun fact, even though I just tried to say this like 70 times and got interrupted all 70, I have not actually seen most... You don't suck. Anyway, I have not actually seen most of the live-action remakes. Or, not... God, let me try that again. Well, actually, yeah, I haven't seen some of the remakes, but I also... I'm tired. Oh, wait. Technically, the original Alice Disney film is a remake, because there's been animated Alice films before. I mean, I didn't know that, but I kind of suspected that. Because, I don't know, that just seemed... And, you know, Alice in Wonderland also not a Disney-created story. But anyway. But I've also not seen most of the, like, when I say Disney classics, I mean, like, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Lion King, Aladdin. Although I've seen The Lion King now. Neither are a lot of their films, actually. That is very true. A lot of them aren't really original. But anyway, most of them are public domain. Yes, they are. Anyway, but okay. I'm not going to go through every single live-action remake. Oh, wait, what does this say? I find Alice in Wonderland 2010's climax to be like Charlie and the It's Johnny Depp versus Crispin Glover. I hate every part of that. It's so out there and I love it. Hey look, we're back to being civil. Anyway. And yes, it is true. Yep. Anyway, although I guess I should say this. I have not seen, and you might be disappointed, I have not seen the original Disney Alice in Wonderland film, but I have seen Tim Burton's. And how I ended up watching Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland was the fucking funniest thing. Basically, this was yonks ago now, and I do mean yonks ago. No, not even years, yonks. Wonks, even. Yonks and wonks. Anyway, this was a while back. I want to say it was... Oh, I have been disowned. Anyway. It was probably, I want to say it was 2019. 2019 was when I first saw Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. Now, you might be wondering, what the hell made you watch it? Oh, funny story. For context, this was pre-Disney Plus. Disney Plus had not yet launched for another couple of months. Both of them are great in their own ways. The animated one is better as an adaptation, and the Burton one I find to be the most creative. Noted. Anyway, how I ended up watching Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland was the funniest thing. Basically, back in 2019, when we used to have a basement, my brother and I would often hang out in the basement. Most of the time individually, but sometimes together. I mean, that is a hot take, but I'm not going to argue. I believe everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. Basically, my brother, one evening, fell asleep in the basement with, I'm pretty sure it was MTV. Yes, MTV of all channels on. And then that movie just... I mean, yeah, he does have stuff. Anyway, and then that movie just started playing, just out of the blue. I ended up watching the entire thing, and my brother was asleep through the entire thing. Yeah. Granted, that was 5 years ago, and I haven't seen that movie since. So I feel like I'm a little overdue for a rewatch, but yeah, now you know I have seen Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. I never knew you had a brother. I've mentioned my brother before. Not on this show, but I have mentioned him before. Plenty of times. Plenty of times. I forgot. It's always these people that forgot. Yeah, I do have a sister, unfortunately. Anyway. Oh, and because I said anything related to siblings, I'm going to go ahead and put this zipper over both of you's mouths. I have 2 sisters and 1 half-sister. Is she 50% off? Anyway. I have 2 brothers, 2 stepbrothers, 2 sisters, 2 stepsisters, and yet I'm still lonely as heck. That's equal parts. If it was possible for that to be funny, true, and she's a 2-for-1 deal. Okay, anyway, but titties. Okay, but Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. I have seen that one. What's another Disney remake that I've seen? That's right, The Jungle Book with Bill Murray. this is another case where I had seen the remake. I'm the oldest sibling, and you still look young as fuck. Anyway, but this is another case where I've seen the remake, but well, in the case of Alice, I still haven't seen the original. But in the case of the Jungle Book, this is a case where... Alright, but in the case of the Jungle Book, you have no idea what I look like. Yes, I do. You have aged wonderfully. You still get carded. Like, you know you look young. I look like you in 50 years. Anyway, but basically, back on topic. This hair is distracting me. Anyway, but in the case of the Jungle Book, I had seen the remake with Bill Murray and all them. I did not get around to watching the original until fairly recently. You're probably thinking to yourself, okay, you have Disney Plus. Surely you watched it on Disney Plus, right? Talking about the original when I say that, not the remake. Nope. You're forgetting the other Jungle Book remake. I haven't seen that other remake. So if you're wondering, I'm not forgetting, I just haven't seen it, I'm just talking the ones I've seen. But anyway, you're probably thinking, I grew up with it. Well, yeah, because you're old. But anyway, the 1990s one that I haven't seen. But anyway, you're probably thinking, again, remembering, I'm talking about Walt Disney's Jungle Book, the original, animated. You're probably thinking, okay, you have Disney Plus, clearly you watched it on Disney Plus. Nope, it was a complete blind buy. Never seen it, bought it anyway. The 90s one was Disney, noted. Again, haven't seen the 90s one, but haven't seen it. But yeah, didn't watch it prior to buying it, but I bought it anyway, because I'm stupid like that. So yeah, this is the newest release. It's been released countless times, but this is the newest release from this past year, that being 2023. I have seen 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close. Yes, I have. If they made a Robin Hood live-action remake, I might actually go see it. There's another one I haven't seen. I have not seen Robin Hood. You can feel free to bite me in the ass later. But yeah, this was a total blind buy for me. It was just one of those where I was like, now let's talk about Jungle Book 2. Had I seen it. But anyway, but I watched, well, I guess I should add this bit of context. I saw the Jungle Book remake, the 2016 remake, in theaters with my dad. It was crap. Noted. Anyway, I saw the 2016 remake in theaters with my dad, and I recall really enjoying it. Shut up. Oh my god. I will. Oh my god. That is not what I was. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm aware that both of you in the audience are probably being ironic, and are definitely being ironic. I'm not going to finish that. Okay, let's get back on topic. Anyway. Okay, basically. Okay, but I saw the 2016 remake with my dad. And I recall really enjoying it. In fact, he enjoyed it. And then we both just kind of forgot about it. Anyway, I watched it recently, the remake. I really enjoy it. I think it's a really good movie. I think the CGI actually looks really good and was actually used really well. And I just think it was a good adaptation. So I haven't seen Peter Pan 1953 or Peter Pan 2003. And due to Redacted, I probably never will. But I'm not going to mention Redacted for the entire rest of this episode after what I just said. Noted, but anyway. I had to stop myself. But anyway. But yeah. I will, you know what? Fine. I will not embargo that character. Jesus. Yep, I walked right into that one. I'm not gonna embargo you two. I'm just done. But anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed Jungle Book 2016. But they're good though. Noted. But it's gonna... Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll say it, but just so you shut up. I will say it, but just so you shut up. And if it ends up summoning Redacted, I both have you to thank and blame. Tinkerbell and Orsi having a dawn party. We can excuse US Acres. Okay, yeah, we can. Yeah. Only because, really, I did not know those characters existed prior to, like, the last little bit of 2023. Okay, let's get back to Disney. Anyway, but I really like Jungle Book 2016. So surely that would mean I would like the 1960s Jungle Book, right? Well, I didn't hate it. Okay, I'm aware that sounds a little harsh. Truthfully, used to play that Garfield defense game like crazy. I never did. Anyway, but US Acres was all over it. Noted. Anyway, but I didn't hate the 1960s Jungle Book, and I don't hate it, but I know this sounds harsh, but it was kind of boring, honestly. Even though it's the shorter of the two. The 2016 one is a lot longer. This one just felt so boring. And not only that, but even though this one only has a runtime of, let's see, 78 minutes. I actually did know that it was the last movie Walt Disney was directly involved with. But anyway, even though this one, the original, only has a total runtime of 78 minutes, it felt so much longer. Like, it dragged. Again, you can... Yeah, rest in peace, Walt. I may not agree with some of the things you've said about certain people, but you were a great man, Walt. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. Anyway, we can ignore that, though. We can just appreciate that Walt was very creative. But anyway, but you can feel free to light me on fire, but basically, yeah, of the two, I think this is... Okay, please stop with the spam. Stop. Different time, so can't... Okay, I mean... What's that disclaimer that Warner Bros. Used to put on the Looney Tunes? Anyway, but you can feel free to light me on fire for my opinion, but I don't know, just the 1960s Jungle Book is just slow to me. Okay, so what's another but yeah, in terms of which I prefer, Jungle Book 1967, I think, or Jungle Book 2016. I actually do prefer the 2016 one. So what about The Lion King? Do I even need to say it? Do I even need to say which is better than the other? Actually, yes, I do, because, fun fact, in case you... Okay, let me provide a little bit of context. The Lion King is one of those movies that, like, I've always had exposure to and I always knew existed. But again, it's another one of those that I did not get around to watching until fairly recently. And the thing is, I was pestered by, like, virtually... I don't think I've seen either version. Oh, you're gonna love what my mom said. Anyway, now I was pestered by at least, or maybe I did and I didn't care for them. Either one seems likely. But anyway, now I was pestered by at least 2 people to watch The Lion King, the original version. I already met my quota for the one person, so we're not going to mention them again, unless either one of you mentions them. And the second person who pestered me to watch it is my mother. I'm cuddling a Simba plush as we speak. Pics or it didn't happen. No. Pics or it didn't happen. Anyway, but yeah, I was pestered by at least 2 people to watch the 1994 Lion King. And fun fact, my mom, one time when I told her I haven't seen it, my mom said she was disappointed that I haven't seen it. If anything, that just made me feel like more of a failure. That made me feel like a big fat failure. Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Oh my god, anyway. But I really should just do an episode of this show one of these days where I just let the 2 of you... Fuck. Okay. Oh my god. You're making me sound like a fucking horn dog. I hope you know that. I'm directing this to you, Spider. You're making me sound like a horn dog. You... Jesus Christ. Okay. Discord. Okay. Oh my god. Can we... Fucking hell. Oh, it's Simbus. It's oh my god. Hey, slight bit of correction. I believe Teenage Me was the horn dog. Here's Simbus. It's Simbus. It's a stimulus check. Stimulus check. Oh, well, you know what, I'm not going to get mad at that, mainly because in the comedic sense, in terms of what I find funny, then yes. Anyway. I just answered your question. Exaggerating to get a rise out of me. But anyway, back on topic. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know who to boil more. Oh my God Almighty. Anyway, back on topic. Okay, but anyway, only recently has something to. Oh my God. I'm just trying to talk my opinion on the Disney remakes. But in order, we have the one with issues, who is still a pretty good storyteller and a pretty good talker. The Peanut Gallery, who has a sense of humor but is also making sure I get thrown in juvie at this rate. And the Peanut Gallery, who's just the Peanut Gallery, in that order. My God, you are going to make the wrong joke one of these days, and you're going to get me thrown in jail. I hope you know that. You're going to make something up in the wrong order. You're going to do all the wrong things in all the right order. I am the peanut... God. I guess that makes me the penis gallery. Anyway. Let's get back on topic before I find the Pepsi cap. I don't know. So there's this movie called by M. Night Shyamalan. It's called Trap. Anyway, basically... Anyway. Okay, but only recently did I finally get around to watching The Lion King, the 1994 film. Talk Trap. It isn't out yet. My God. I need to stop opening my mouth. God. Anyway, but basically, I finally got around to watching The Lion King, 1994. I'm talking it, and it lived up to the hype. Oh yeah, it lived up to the hype. The hype. So naturally, that unfortunately that unfortunately meant that I had to watch the 2019 Lion King at some point. Well, I watched the 2019 movie. You ever watch a movie that, like, is perfectly fine, inoffensive, not hurting anyone, but you can still tell was made to renew both a copyright and a trademark? I think you already know the answer to that question. I think you already know the exact answer to that question. Ironically, that is the answer to that question. Like, except for Venom. Venom 1 and 2 are good. But, okay, but basically, Lion King 2019 is not a bad movie. It's not the worst. Anyway, Lion King 2019. It's not bad. It's not the worst. I think visually, it looks pretty impressive. Actually, very impressive. My problem with The Lion King 2019 does not stem from the movie itself, like the finished product. It does not stem from anybody involved. That's pretty much my opinion of the Sony Spider-Verse. Venom is pretty good. Morbius had good ideas, but was ruined in the editing room. Haven't seen Madam Web, my exact opinion. Anyway, but my problem with the Lion King remake does not come down to anyone involved with the film. It does not come down to the photoreal CGI itself. Like, in general, read my comment. When Simba says, no. Yeah, that proves what I was getting to. But my problem has nothing to do with anyone involved with the film, has nothing to do with the film itself. It's how all the pieces come together. My first main and probably biggest problem with the Lion King remake, you take a movie that is expressive, very bright, very lively, not just the characters literally being expressive, but just very full of life, and then you kind of just make it look like a nature documentary on the PlayStation 4. That's the best way to put it. And the thing is, yeah, that too. Can You Feel the Love Tonight was set during the day. That's like if I went up to one of you at a Bass Pro Shop and said, you want to do the dirty in a Target bathroom while still in the Bass Pro Shop. Same energy. But, and the thing is, like, if they had to, if they had to do, like, the photo real CGI for the, if they had to, we can start as soon as we end up in a Bass Pro Shop. Anyway, but basically, if they had to do the photo real stuff for Lion King, so be it. But when we end up in a Bass Pro Shop, y'all two have me in a cuckold and I love every part of it. Anyway, but basically, if they had to do the photo real stuff for Lion King, so be it. But there were a million ways they could have made it work. There were a million ways. I feel like the easiest way would be to just make your characters show any form of expression, which, my mistake, I am your master. I'm the masturbator. Anyway, we're your anyway, okay, but my thing is, yep, there it is. Okay, my thing is, like, they could have made the characters in the remake a ton more expressive. Don't believe me? This is an actual unedited photo of a tiger. And I don't know why Copper is getting under the bed. There's no fireworks. This is an actual unedited photo of a tiger. And Disney acts like they can't spend their millions to make their CGI tigers look expressive and full of life. But then nature just does that. Oh, and you know what's funny? That's a real tiger. But I'm saying, like, nature is expressive, but yet you do a nature movie where it isn't. Okay. Mufasa looks so bad. Oh, yes, it... You know what? I'm saying this because, Disney, they should have just... Thank you. Anyway, when I say this, I don't mean any disrespect to anybody involved with the production of Mufasa the Lion King. I mean no harm to any of you, and I do not mean to sound rude. I know that you were just forced by your higher-ups to make the film. With that being said, it doesn't look that great. Also, tell me this, please. The Lion King 2019 was 5 years ago. Okay, I respect your opinion, referring to you, Spider. Looks fine, wish they went with it. My thing is, like, okay, I'm conflicted. Like, I kind of like the idea of expanding the universe. And they already did that before with Lion King 2 and Lion King 1.5, which I haven't watched yet. But why did it need to be connected to the remake? Was there anything wrong with just doing it in the same style as the 90s film? Lion King 2 was so good. Noted. Anyway, but yeah, Lion King 2019, it's, in offense, Hercules. Fun fact, everyone, I haven't seen Hercules. Underrated. Noted, but I have not seen Hercules. You can bite me for that one later. And I don't mean on the ass, I mean on the face. You can bite me on the face for the fact I haven't seen Hercules. Yeah. Noted. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, actually, I'll save this one for last. This just came to me, but I'll save it for last. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think. Head no do. Head broken. Oh look, it's Wade Wilson. It's God himself. I love when Ryan Reynolds gets a little silly. Talk Treasure Planet. I haven't seen it, despite having a copy of it in my possession, but okay. Although I'm going to twist this a little bit, and I'm also going to talk a Treasure Island film that I have seen that is also a remake. Has it occurred to you that Disney has Has it occurred to y'all that Disney made a Treasure Island film twice and neither one was a traditional adaptation? The first time was Muppet Treasure Island, and the second time was Treasure Planet. And what's funny is both films are critically acclaimed cult classics. The Deadpool game is a masterpiece. Hey look, another thing I can say I haven't touched. Deadpool? I mean, yeah. I pooped in the pool. Just kidding. You know that's a lie because we don't have a pool. I never played it, neither have I. Anyway, but back on top. Well, Deadpool and Wolverine is coming out this week. Get excited. Anyway, there's nothing like coming together. Okay, fine, I admit it, I pooped in the pool. Puppy! I'm unsubscribing. No! I've popped a squat in the bath before. Before, implying it was only one time. Assuming it was only one time, those are rookie numbers, kid. You gotta pump it up. Me too. Wonder After Dark, the only show where we all three just collectively spill our dirty little secrets. Twice. Fuck, you're just lucky it was twice. I can't even begin to tell you the amount of times I've had that happen. How do you remember? I don't even remember anything I had. Y'all be out here remembering shit y'all did as a baby. I don't even remember what I had for lunch last week. Even the so-called unbreakable ones. Oh god, but is this funny image unbreakable? No, it's just Inspector Gadget telling you about male pregnancy. Go, go, gadget, male pregnancy. I'm not funny. Anyway, but... Zooey Mama. Okay, but... I once peed on a girl going down a slide. I peed on my mom once. And we don't ever let her live that one down. That was years ago, and my family still gets on her about that. It's freaky. Slide. What if SpongeBob was called Freaky Bob? Anyway. What if Thomas the Tank Engine was called Thomas the Freak Engine and he shunted troublesome tongues? Troublesome tongues. Gold member. Talk about Inspector Gadget. Okay. This should be easy because that movie is the only Inspector Gadget thing that I know for a fact definitively I have seen. I'm pretty sure I probably would have seen the Inspector Gadget cartoon at some point in my life, but I do not recall for sure if I have. I know the theme song, but I can't think like for sure if I've seen the cartoon. But I have seen the films. Yeah, what Sylv said. They were fun, I enjoy them. They were stupid, but fun. Yes, indeed. You know, I initially forgot that the Pepsi bottle was still sitting there, but I'm kind of tempted to just make that a permanent set piece whenever I do these now. I'm kind of tempted to just make the Pepsi bottle a set piece. But anyway, back on topic. But, yeah. But Inspector Gadget, those are pretty good. In fact, I'd say they're some of the most faithful cartoon-to-film adaptations in that they totally didn't fuck up the source material. I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up Inspector Gadget with that super basic of a premise. Okay, what else is there for me to talk about? Okay, I know that your well was probably not in response to what Spider just said, but that timing was impeccable. Anyway. We're actually not that faithful. Can you tell that I have no recollection of seeing the cartoon? Can you tell? Again, I'm sure I've probably seen the Inspector Gadget cartoon at some point, but I cannot think, like, definitively, for sure, definitively, if I have fidity. Well, anyway, what else? I'm trying to think. Well, we talked, but never. Anyway, okay, but, oh yeah, I keep having to remind myself that I changed my phone wallpaper earlier. Anyway, back on topic though. My comment. Just because something isn't that faithful doesn't make it automatically bad. That is the truth. That is very true. The first... I mean, Sonic 1 isn't a bad movie. Really, I don't think any of the Sonic film productions from Paramount so far have been bad at all. They just have their own pros and their own cons, but none of them are, like, truly perfect. Also, Paramount really must not have a lot of confidence in... Yeah, that's exactly it. Super Mario Bros. 1993 pulled a Pee Wee Herman in the theater. Oh my god. Anyway. Also, hey, look, Super Mario Bros. 1993. Hollywood Pictures was a label of Disney. Super Mario Bros. 1993 was a live-action adaptation of the video game. Therefore, technically, it's a live-action remake. Technically, and a damn fun one at that. I don't care how not Mario it is, if you're trashed. Unfortunately, I've watched it sober. Cock. Anyway. Okay, trying to think. What else is there? Oh. Well, we spent this whole my boyfriend likes it. Honestly, based on what little I do know about him, that doesn't really surprise me, honestly. I don't mean that in a bad way. Just based on what I know of Name Withheld, it just seems like him. This is the same Name Withheld who likes All Engines Go. And I mean, I like All Engines Go too, so. I just think the hate for All Engines Go is just forced. I mean it in a bad way. Anyway. But... Anyway. Show your... Okay. There you go. Repost if you nips. Zooey Mama. Zooey Mama. Can somebody please try to find me a shirt that just has Rowley's face on it, that just says Zooey Mama and nothing else? Because I need that desperately. Anyway. Okay. We've talked Disney live-action remakes. Zooey Mama. Alright, we've talked Disney... I'm sorry, women. We've talked Disney live-action remakes plenty on this show. So, now, I want to shift gears a little bit and talk the inverse of that. See, typically... Zooey Mama, 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 Zimbabwe. We should go to Zimbabwe and take a shit on an elephant. And then we should go to the airport lookout zone and make out. Zooey penis. Anyway, but where I was going with this. But we just spent a good we should go to North Korea. Yeah, we should go to North Korea and redacted. The rest of this joke has been redacted per the request of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Y'all remember the Sony hack? Fun times. Anyway, but I just spent a good chunk of this episode talking Disney's live-action remakes. So now let's spend a little bit talking about the inverse of that. the inverse. You see, Disney will typically look at the animated classics that they either made or at the very least own the rights to, and give them the live action treatment. Gonna film season 2 in front of the White House, hopefully. That is gonna end in disaster. That is fucking that is disaster transport at Cedar Point. Anyway, but basically, where I was going with this. Sorry, I have to get a photo of God himself. Anyway, but basically, where I was going with this. Okay. Oh, wait. What joke should be said? Give me one. Half of the jokes I want to make, I can't say on this. Okay. Half of the jokes I want to make, I cannot say on this show. So some of those, okay, I'll read it. I snuck into a bathroom and message deleted. And that's why I cannot leave my house. You filthy animal. Anyway. Okay, but back to you, Spider. Half of the jokes I want to make, I cannot say on this show. So I'll probably just, well, here's one of the tamer jokes you can say in front of the White House. It's where nothing gets done. There's a tame one if you want to use it. If you want something a bit more out there, let me think. But anyway, back to where I was going with this. Typically, Disney looks at their animated classics that they either made or at the very least... Hey, Biden, the nursing home called. Never mind, that's funnier. Anyway, typically Disney will look at the animated classics that they either made or at the very least own the rights to, and give them the live action treatment. But when Disney purchased 20th Century Fox and rebranded as 20th Century Studios, they did, I think you're a dick. Why, yes, I am a dick. It's down here. I'm not funny. Anyway, okay, but when Disney purchased 20th Century Fox, and in turn rebranded as 20th Century Studios, they actually did the inverse of that. They took various... Oh boy, there goes my PP. I had an idea. Check Discord for the clip. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, but when Disney purchased 20th Century Fox, they actually did the inverse of that. They took various Fox movies that were previously live action and gave them animated remakes. Yeah, a complete reversal. Night at the Museum specifically got a sequel, albeit with none of the original cast. And Diary of a Wimpy Kid got, in this order, perfectly watchable but not great, bad, why does this exist? Although I guess Cabin Fever for Disney Plus is automatically the best one because we don't have a much better movie to compare it to. We just have a much better book. Yeah. So, yeah. Disney has been remaking various Fox films in animated formats for Disney Plus. I mean, as long as it means these franchises aren't just gathering dust in a vault, I can't complain. Although the Disney Plus Wimpy Kid movies really are not great. Anyway, I'm going to check for that clip now, just so I don't forget later. Check my Discord. Okay. Ladies, one clip at a hang on. I'm keeping the volume relatively low because Paramount is very copyright heavy. You know it's good when the bleep goes on forever. Yeah, that's perfect. Go with that one. And then play this too. Okay. What even is WWE? Because it's like wrestling mixed with silly shit. God, I don't even know. Oh my God. Anyway, that was 2 lovely clips back to back. Also, copper. Okay, anyway, we are at, alright, it is 12:17. We are at 77 minutes. Can confirm WWE is like that. My brother can confirm that too. He just doesn't really highlight the silly shit. Who wants to see an idiot? It's this. Here's the paw. Dogma? No, that's actually a religious comedy directed by Kevin Smith. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Alright, but where I was going with this. 12:18 a.m. We are at 78 minutes. I'm going to talk this next little baby. And you know what's funny? I've had this baby in my life for like 6 years. How the fuck he not old? Oh, I love that he not old, but what? Anyway, but... That's cute. I don't know what he sees down there, but... And you know what's funny? Don't believe how Copper looks right now, because, like, he may look all cute and innocent. He would genuinely try to bite your hand off. Okay, anyway. But let's get back on topic. Alright, before we... Alright. Oh yeah, this little shit who looks all... Discord. Jesus Christ. Okay, this little shit who's all cute and loving right now. That title, anyway. This little shit who's all... I'm turning that down just for reasons. Anyway. Okay, yeah, but this little shit who's all cute and loving right now, You should see how he reacts to any people that aren't us. Oh yeah, this dog goes fucking ballistic at unfamiliar people. Play it loud. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna have to put him down now. Anyway, but I guess I'll play this and then I'll... Surprisingly, no. Oh yeah, it's funny. This little shithead does not react to fictitious dogs barking, but yet reacts to... Oh, and to make it even better, this dog primarily barks at black people. You heard that right. That dog, Copper, barks primarily at black people. Do whatever you want with that knowledge. I swear we're not that kind of family. If it makes you feel any better, my sister's dog always grabs a hold of me. Discord. Jesus Christ. Based. Anyway.
You're so cute and funny.
Thanks.
Can I crush your balls?
Yeah.
I really just played that on... This is already just dissolved. Okay, anyway. It is 12:22 a.m. We're at 81.5 minutes. I guess I'll throw this in as the conclusion segment. The conclusion segment. So, why did I talk Disney live-action remakes today? Tonight. Another... I'll save another for... Oh my god. Oh my god. You are sending clips back to back. My god. I know I said I wouldn't mention him for the rest of the episode. I think I figured it out. Redacted never left me. He just committed spiritual mitosis and went into both of you. Play it on camera. Okay. Even though it's kind of a fucking risk.
Oh my God, Peter, are you all right? Tell me that I hate me.
I'm not repeating that dialogue, but... Anyway. Take a spooky dookie. Okay, anyway, let's not get distracted anymore. It's time for the conclusion segment of this episode. What specifically made me talk the live action Can I Smell You? Go right ahead. You can smell me. Hope you got your smells in. Anyway, back on topic. But, thank you. Alright, time for the conclusion of this episode. What specifically made me talk Disney live-action remakes today? Short answer, I couldn't think of a topic, so I just settled on that. Second, and actually the main reason why I decided to do it for tonight's episode, was because of some recent announcements. Recently, long answer, we distracted. Long answer, for real, Disney, it actually wasn't that long ago, but it was already a few months ago. A couple months ago, Disney announced live-action remakes for Moana, Frozen, and Tangled. I'm just gonna go through those in order of makes the most amount of sense to makes the least amount of sense. Okay? So yeah, as I said, they announced live-action remakes of Tangled, Frozen, and Moana. I'm going to go through each of those and just say which one I think makes the most sense to get a remake and which one makes the least sense. Tangled makes the most sense to get a remake. I'm not defending them, but let me explain. A movie, in my opinion, you might note it. Okay, a movie, in my opinion, needs to be at least 10 years old or older to qualify for a remake. Tangled came out in 2010. We're in 2024 now, so 14 years, yeah, it qualifies in terms of age. But has it gotten any other projects since that initial movie? There was a short released shortly after, but that was pretty much it for a while. And then there was a show which ran on Disney Channel and later Disney XD for 3 seasons. But then after season 3, the show, the franchise, just kind of went dormant. It was pretty much kept to toys and merch only. So let's see. Oh yeah, and Tangled never got a theatrically released sequel. So let's see. No official sequel or feature-length follow-up. Just a short, followed by a TV show. The movie itself is already pretty old. It's been a while since the TV show ended. Yeah, I'd say that makes the most sense to get a remake. Not saying it should, but it makes sense. Frozen does and does not make sense. Frozen... Shut up. Okay, Frozen came out in 2013. We're in 2024 now. It's been 11 years. As I said, a movie has to be 10 years old or older to get a remake, so Frozen qualifies. Has it gotten any projects since that movie? And this is where the no part comes in. Yeah, it's gotten plenty. There's been numerous short film follow-ups. There was a TV special. Frozen 2 obviously happened. Granted, it's already been 5 years since Frozen 2, but really, and again, while I do think Frozen could work, if done right with a live-action remake, why I say it doesn't make sense is because not only is Frozen 2 good, I haven't seen it. I have not seen Frozen 2. Anyway, but where I was going with this, why a live-action remake of Frozen doesn't make sense is because, well, not only did Disney announce a live-action Frozen, but they also announced Frozen 3 and 4. Not live-action, animated. So you're going to have an animated reboot universe running alongside the animated continuity. Yeah, am I the only one who thinks that just is brand confusion in the making? I'm just saying. That right there, I would suggest... That right there, Spider, I would suggest finishing the original trilogy. Which I imagine they'll probably... It feels too recent. Which I imagine they will probably do. Because as I said, they announced the live-action film alongside 2 more animated follow-ups. I feel like I feel like they'll do Frozen 3 and 4 and then move forward with the remake. And I was getting to that. That was the last one. The one that makes the least amount of sense to be remade is Moana. Moana released in 2016. We are in 2024 now. Not quite 10 years. Yeah, exactly. And as I said, you might disagree, but as I said, a movie needs to be at least 10 years old or older to qualify for a remake. And we're only on year number 8. We're on year 8. It's not even 10 years old. I need to go. It's 12:30. I was pretty much done anyway. But, see you, Sylv. Have a good rest of your night. I promise tomorrow night's episode will be a bit less chaotic. Have a day. Have an orgasm while you're at it. But have a day, for realsies. We'll see you on the next episode, I think. Have a day. Anyway. Ew. Anyway. But, yeah. See ya. See you next time, Sylv. Okay, well, we're almost at the end of the episode. So it looks like just you and me, Spider, for the last... I don't know that. Anyway. Alright, to conclude where I was going with this, because we were almost over anyway. Okay, Moana. Not only is Moana not even 10 years old yet. I mean, it's 8 years old, but that's still recent. But has it gotten any further projects since that initial film? It means you are cute in Japan. Oh. You're cute too. Anyway. But where I was going with this, Moana came out 8 years ago, not quite 10 years. Has it gotten any further projects since that initial film? Yes. Moana 2, animated, not live action, will be releasing this November, this year. And again, just like Frozen, how they announced a live-action film alongside 2 animated follow-ups, we're going to have live-action Moana presumably running alongside the animated universe. Again, am I the only one who sees that as potential brand confusion? But I guess to conclude, Discord, okay. I am not watching that on camera. I am not. Just reading that title, I'm not watching that on camera. I'm not playing that on camera. I'm not even playing the audio. I will watch that on my own time. But anyway, to conclude, Tangled, I think, makes the most sense to get a remake. Frozen, I guess, but only after they I'll play it, but I'll have to talk over it. And I'm turning on incognito, because, my God. Never mind, I have to... Never mind, I have to be signed in, because it's just that raunchy. Anyway, back on topic. I'm talking over the audio. Okay, but to conclude, I think Tangled makes the most sense to get a remake, followed by Frozen, but only after they finish the original storyline. Moana just makes no sense to get a remake, at least not yet. And if they had to remake it, wait like another 2 years. Then it would be 10 years old. Monkey indeed. But yeah, I guess to conclude this episode, oh yeah, I guess I'll add this. Do I think remakes of those 3 films could work? I think they could, but on one condition. Don't repeat the same mistake as Lion King. Don't do like just a shot-for-shot, beat-for-beat copy of the animated films just in live action. Do, keep the same characters, yes, but do like a new, fresh, original take. Same basic premise, same characters. No. But do like same basic premise, same characters, but different take on the same story. Jungle Book 2016. But I guess to conclude, are the Disney live-action remakes necessary? In most cases, legality. Anyway, in most cases, no, they are not necessary. But I also think that most of the remakes have some kind of potential. Like, it's just sometimes they live up to that potential, sometimes they don't. Well, it is 12:36 a.m. This is at 96 minutes. I think we've talked long enough. And it's been a while since we've had an episode of this show that was laser focused on one topic with no additional topics. But, yeah, that concludes tonight's episode. Do we have any suggestions for tomorrow night's episode? Any topic suggestions? Talk about... No. Well, actually, I think I might be able to twist that to where I can talk about it on YouTube. You might find out tomorrow. But anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special, and He loves you very much. Good night. Have a day.